All right, coming in at number 20 on our organizational value rankings. He really did make the jump to a full-time NHLer last year, but we have him in this tier still because he's young, in the same age group as these guys, and did play some AHL games last year. It's perennial fourth-line center for Ottawa. It's Mark Kastelic.
One of my guys, Ross. I'm a huge Mark Kastelic fan. There's so many positives when you're talking about this guy, and it all starts from the faceoffs, in my opinion. Like, as a fourth line center, you don't get a lot of time on ice to contribute in certain ways, but if you can be winning those draws and giving your team possession, whether it's a really important defensive zone draw, and then you just chip it out and go for a change, get that top line out with the puck in the offensive zone now, that's great. Or it's near the end of the period, the top lines are gassed, you can win it in the offensive zone and hopefully get some scoring for the bottom six. That's so huge. And Mark Kastelic had 57% face-off success rate. Only Claude Giroux had better numbers than him percentage-wise. And that's what you want to see from your fourth-line guy. And he's got the size and strength and physicality that you want from a guy on the fourth line. As far as I'm concerned, Ross, sign this guy to a long-term extension as soon as he's available and keep him as your everyday fourth-line center.
I mean, he got his last contract right before the season, so he did sign a 2-year extension.
Extend him again.
Extend him again right when he can. Well, I'm with you, man. Like, what he brings to the Ottawa Senators is what every team wants on a fourth line. It's toughness, it's grit. You already discussed that. He's the only player in NHL history to score a goal and get in a fight on the same play. Absolute legend.
We were there for that one.
Very how would I say it? Not shy, but a very like light talker. When we had him on the show, like, great guy. I feel like he gets along with everybody. There's definitely no it doesn't seem like he's high maintenance. Let's put it that way. He just goes in, does his thing, and like a guy that we've had as his player comparable since back when he was scoring in junior, we were always like, this guy could be the next Zach Smith. Like, not that that's like a huge bar, but it's like Zach Smith had a very defined role as an Ottawa Senator for many years. And I think Casty can be that guy. Last year, 11 points, 102 penalty minutes, was a -6, but like you said, second on the team in his faceoff percentage. So there's definitely value for him. And to have the cost certainty of a guy making under 900,000 on your fourth line, but knowing that he's going to snap back faceoffs, kill penalties, and fight and stand up for his teammates, I think that Mark Kastelic is a great fourth line center. Now, the only thing that I'll say with him, and maybe this is even better, it's like he's shown at other levels. He's 24 years old right now. Okay. So it's not like he's going to pop off and be a 20 goal guy at the NHL level, but I do think there's an underrated or it hasn't come to the forefront yet of offense for his game. This is a guy who, I mean, his whole life, he was an offensive minded player, scored 47 goals in junior, was over a point per game every year. And then even in Belleville, was starting to find his stride, had 14 goals during the 2021-22 season. So not last year, but the year before. And I mean, he in Belleville Senators playoff history, he's first in points per game, 2 assists in 2 games. As we know, Belleville's only ever played 2 playoff games in franchise history. But all joking aside, Mark Kastelic, they could do a lot worse than having him as their long-term fourth line center.
Yeah, I love him in that position. But the thing is, Ross, like, he's been playing a lot with Parker Kelly and Austin Watson. And no offense to those guys, they're not exactly going to put the puck in the net that often. So it's hard for him to produce offense when those are his line mates. But I think you mentioned killing penalties. He actually didn't kill as many penalties as I thought. He only had 27 minutes of shorthanded ice time. So all year, yeah. So I really think that there's an opportunity for him to get some more time killing penalties. That's a way he can have some more ice time. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. 27-55 shorthanded time on ice.
How many did Gambrell kill? How many penalty minutes, shorthanded minutes?
129. So yeah, that's where Casty could slide in and take that role. Although Josh Norris coming back, I think he will take on a bit more of a penalty killing role as well. But
quick aside, who would you rather killing penalties, Stützle or Norris? For me, it's Timmy, dude. He's so electric.
No, you got to take some time to think about it. For me, it's Timmy too. But then, man, is Timmy just going to be on the ice all game? Top line center, top power play, and killing penalties?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I mean, there's worse things, but I don't want him to get gassed too quickly. So,
He'll be good. He'll be good. And having Cassie in the mix, he had 8 fights last year in the NHL, right? Like he had one in the AHL as well. And I just going to stand up for his teammates, man. He's a big, big kid. And some are saying he's the best centerman from Arizona in the NHL.
I mean, I agree.
Some
Who
are,
else is there?
Some are saying it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can't think of anybody else off the top of my head.
No.
But no, all jokes aside, Mark Kastelic, really impressive with his slow and steady growth. And we've seen that. Dude, listen to this trajectory for the 5th round pick from 2019. In 2020, he was 40th on our rankings. 2021, he was 41st. Then 25th last year, and now he's up 5 more spots.
There we go.
Mark Kastelic comes in at number 20 on our organizational value rankings.